All right, folks, when you're looking at land, when you're looking at values, you're looking at doing highest and best use on any property. Here's the steps that I go through and what I would recommend anytime you're looking at maximum value. Folks, behind me, I've been looking at this different properties in this location. There was actually a lot that I was driving by. And what I'll tell you is a lot of times when we're buying a home, buying an investment, buying a piece of land, or we're looking to do some sort of construction, there's some key points that I want you to think about. I want you to remember that the resources and the land, think about urban sprawl. A city starts right here, right? And over time, it continues to grow. And as it grows, the zoning changes, the needs of the city change, the requirements of the residents, the businesses, they all change over time. So here's a couple quick tips I want you to think about anytime you're looking at a piece of property. One, what is the zoning of that property? What are the requirements of that property that they are saying that this is? Is it residential? Is it commercial? Is it multifamily? What is it, right? So that you know what are the use types that you are permitted or have a conditional use on. Permitted means you can get that checked off. You could start building today. A conditional use is, well, yeah, my lot's just a little bit off. I need just a little bit more space. You're getting an approval process, okay? Next is you want to go through, you want to understand is what is the access, right? Right here on this property, we're on a road. So therefore, I know that there's an access point. But there is an easement that runs through here? Is this going to be permitted if they put up a gate? You know, I want to understand, how do I actually get through the property? Is it landlocked? Is it not? Understand the topography. Behind me, this property kind of has a little bit of a slope. So when we know the topography, it may have additional costs. It may impact the cost that I can pay. Do I need a retaining wall? Do I need to spend more money on that? How much will that cost? How much will impact my building? How much will impact my building costs, my labor and revenue, and the things that I'm trying to evaluate in the spend of the project, okay? Next, I want to understand utility access. Do I have utilities? One of the hardest things you need to understand is the water shares coming with the property? Am I going to have to purchase them? Do I have electric? Do I have power? Is there sewer? Is there a septic tank? If there is a septic tank, when's the last time it was serviced, right? These are all questions you want to understand in regards to the utilities, access to them, what is there, and what would it cost to possibly bring it there? You know, there's a project that we did, a little over 30 units, just right up over here on this mountain. And I'll tell you, they spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to bring utilities to that property. The problem was this, they didn't understand how rocky the ground was. And so the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars was multiplied because it cost even more in labor and materials to bring it there. So just know, it may not just be, is it accessible? What will it cost to get there? Finally, what is the market value? After we've evaluated those things, we need to understand, where is the market for that property? Where is the market for that business? Where's the market for that investment property, right? If I'm going to build on this lot, okay, and I'll tell you this, quick numbers, you know, if I have a lot, let's just say hypothetically, we're running a lot that's $400,000. And I know it's going to cost to build the type of home that's up here, you know, 600,000-700,000. So we're into it 1.1 million. And everything in the neighborhood is selling for 800,000-900,000. Do I really want to be 200,000 over the nearest comparable sell in the same neighborhood? If it's worth it to me, maybe. Or maybe it just, I need to make sure I'm either negotiating the lot price or looking in a different location. So all I'm saying is, do thorough evaluations. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you use resources available to you, not only through the city, but through real estate folks like myself or professionals that you can contact in order to assist you, because you're going to do a lot of other things. We're touching just the top things. You're going to look at the soils. You're going to look at the engineering. You're going to go now deeper into the ground to make sure there's other items to evaluate. So if you're looking at land, you're looking at investments, you're looking at highest and best use, do your research. Do you need help? Contact me. I'm happy to help you with any of those details. I've done this so many times with different properties that I'll tell you there's just different things to look for that'll help you be safe, help you make a good investment, whether it be for your home or your business, and it'll make sure that you have the best luck in having a successful project. Thanks again. Here to help you. Look forward to assisting you soon. Thanks.